All right, so does Paul ban women from leadership? This is the 5th video. We are talking about 1 Timothy. We're putting this argument to bed once and for all. And listen, if you disagree with me, because as a female pastor, I'm obviously pro-women in leadership, you go back and watch my other 4 videos before commenting, right? Because they're kind of building on each other. And so in order for us to have a meaningful conversation, you kind of have to watch the other 4 videos. Anyway, okay. So I had to rewatch your video, Drew. You said in there that we know that Paul means a one-woman man, or a husband of one wife, because he doesn't make it gender neutral. He doesn't say, well, a person of one spouse. And here's the problem with that. In the Koine Greek, there is no word for spouse. There's not. It is all gendered. And so they did not have the gender neutral terms that you're used to in our modern English language. And so it would have been unnatural and clunky for Paul to try to piece something together that would have been gender neutral. And so he uses an idiom to explain marital fidelity. This is a moral thing. You have to be a husband of one wife or a wife of one husband, right? But he uses the husband of one wife because he's probably talking to a mostly male crowd. Sure, I'm going to give you that. That's an easy thing for us both to agree on, because certainly at that time, there were far more men in leadership for lots of reasons than there were women. But just because most of them were men, that doesn't mean that all of them were men. There were also women in leadership. And so this is a contextual understanding. And this is my little kind of final beef with this whole thing. And then I'm going to talk about 1 Timothy 2 tomorrow, and probably the rest of the week. But you guys often, because you have a bias towards this, let's just be so for real. And listen, I say that we all have biases when we read the Bible. That's just natural. That's why there's 17 million denominations. But your bias is so hardcore that you studied right up into the point that your bias was confirmed, and then you walked away. Right? And I've talked to so many people that have no idea about all of the women named in Romans 16, and even throughout the New Testament. Paul's casually dropping women's names in here. 2 John is written to, the woman leading the church. So there's all of these nods, right, into women in leadership, and they're just not studied because, again, you guys hit that biases and then you just fall apart. And that's why traditionally we have gotten this so wrong. And the reason why I'm so passionate about this, and the reason why I really hope that you take a second look and really ask the Holy Spirit about this for clarity, is because you have no idea what it's like to be a woman called by God, gifted to teach and lead, and be told by people that they're not allowed to do that.